see the gloss does stick together, which is just a personal pet peeve of mine when I'm talking. I don't want that to happen. You can't.
This is a skip as well.
I'm not gonna lie, it feels a little sticky, but
it's starting to bunch up in the inner corner on my lip, which I don't like. The pigment is starting to bunch up in my inner corner. It's looking really stringy, and again, I only used a thumbtack size amount of lip gloss.
Mikayla just rolled out her brand new Ambit lip kits, but instead of hype, the whole internet is calling the drop straight chaos. What should have been a clean, glossy launch turned into people side-eyeing everything the second the products hit the timeline. This wasn't the reaction she expected, and honestly, nobody thought it would get this wild. From day one of her beauty line, things were supposed to be smooth, but this launch switched lanes real quick. Folks remembered how shaky the influencer to makeup brand pipeline usually gets, and some were expecting trouble before she even showed the shades. We've seen too many creators slide into drama the second they try to build an empire, so people were watching Mikayla heavy. A lot of viewers kept comparing Mikayla to Jaclyn Hill, pointing out the similar moves, the similar vibe online, and the way both of them handle pressure. And since Jaclyn's past launches were anything but perfect, the comparisons weren't exactly helping Mikayla's case. People were already whispering like, is this gonna be another messy situation? And the tension was building by the minute. So when Mikayla announced she was starting her line with skincare, or what she proudly calls skin prep, the audience didn't hold back. Some expected slip-ups immediately, like they were waiting for something to go wrong. But plot twist. Things actually looked shockingly solid at the start. No disaster, no confusion, nothing blowing up for once. Mikayla wasn't running this whole thing by herself either. She had real investors behind her and legit pros helping her build the brand. People were surprised because the setup actually looked professional, clean, and thought out. For a moment, it felt like she was really stepping into her business era with all the right pieces in place. For a while, everything looked legit. Fans were even cracking jokes about how, at least this time, nobody had spotted any white fuzzies or strange little holes in the products yet. That alone felt like a miracle for an influencer launch, but Mikayla's luck might have hit a sharp curve because things flipped fast. This month, she dropped her very first color product under POV Beauty, and that's exactly when the chaos kicked in. Her holiday lip kits came with tinted versions of her Ambit lip treatments, each teamed up with a matching liner to look all cute and glossy for the season. On paper, it sounded like an easy win, something simple but polished. But the internet never moves simple, and people immediately started arguing about the whole setup. Some viewers began accusing Mikayla of copying Rhode's formula, the whole treatment first, tinted version later vibe. But let's keep it real. The beauty world is full of recycled ideas, so most people didn't even blink at that part. The real storm started when everyone began checking the claims Mikayla made with confidence and big energy. She promised the lip kits would be highly pigmented, totally non-sticky, and she hyped the lip liner as something that basically refuses to come off. Bold statements that had people raising their brows. And now that fans are testing everything themselves, the reactions are turning into a whole online event. People are posting clips, reviews, and side-by-sides, trying to figure out if Mikayla really delivered. Mikayla pulled out all the stops in her promo video too. She did a full demo showing the liners holding on for dear life. She scrubbed her arm like she was trying to wash off a tattoo, ran water over it, wiped it down again, and proudly held up her arm showing the liner didn't move an inch. It was dramatic and people ate it up until they had questions. One viewer commented, "How do we take them off though? Eventually, I'm gonna wanna remove it." And Mikayla jumped in to respond, saying the only way to fully remove them was with an oil-based makeup remover. That answer instantly had people talking, wondering just how strong these liners really are. Sounds intense, right? At first, everyone thought this was the dream product, long-lasting, smudge-proof, and packed with color, the type of lip kit makeup lovers always chase. The kits sold out instantly, which only pushed the hype even higher. But the moment fans actually got their orders in hand, the vibe switched fast and not in a good way. Those three big promises, highly pigmented, non-sticky, and smudge-proof, weren't matching up with the real-life results. The biggest problem? Pigment. Even though the product was technically sold as a tinted lip treatment, Mikayla had hyped it like it was going to deliver loud color. But once reviews started rolling in, people noticed the pigment just wasn't hitting the way she claimed. One influencer even showed the difference in 2 separate videos, and it had everyone talking. In the first clip, she fully lined her lips before adding the tinted treatment, and the look came out bold and clean. But in her second video, when she skipped the liner and used only the tint, viewers could instantly see how sheer the product actually was. Some people even said it looked patchy because the coverage was so thin, and the comment section was stacked with reactions calling it out. One person wrote, "My only gripe with these is that Mikayla advertised them as extremely pigmented, and they're definitely not." Another viewer said, "Really not as bold as I thought it would be." And as more reviews started dropping, the pattern became impossible to ignore. Everyone was saying the same thing. The color payoff wasn't hitting, and the finish kept looking uneven. Under one review, a viewer commented, "This was advertised as way more pigmented," and the creator replied, "It doesn't even seem like the same product." Others pointed out that even though the lighter shades were cute, the formula just wasn't working no matter how much you tried to build it up. Of course, not everyone was upset, and a few creators defended Mikayla's lip kits, saying they were actually pigmented for something labeled as a lip treatment. But here's where the twist drops. Yes, you can make them look bold like Mikayla showed in her promo, but that's exactly when the next issue pops up: stickiness. Mikayla promised the formula wouldn't be sticky, but almost every reviewer said the complete opposite. One person even said they're sticky and have that weird tacky look when you pull your lips apart, which I don't like. Not for me, but I'll give credit to the liners. They're good. And it didn't stop there. Things got intense enough that people started posting videos with screenshots, slow motion clips, and freeze frames just to show how sticky the product looked on camera. Still, some fans jumped in to defend Mikayla, leaving comments saying things like, "They're applying way too much." Who even wears it like that? And why'd they layer on 67 coats? People argued, trying to claim reviewers were being dramatic, but one creator clapped back saying, "You literally have to put that much on if you want any pigment." That's when things really started getting messy, because a lot of the influencers reviewing the kits also had TikTok shop links attached. That means if they made the lip kits look good, they could earn extra commission. So now viewers are asking if these reviews are actually honest or just a quick money grab. It's turned into a whole online debate, and fans are watching every new clip like it's some new episode of reality TV. That's why so many influencer reviews suddenly sound overly positive and super polished. Meanwhile, everyday buyers, the people who spent their own cash, and are showing totally different results, and their videos don't look half as perfect as the influencer versions. Fans are starting to notice that gap, and the comment sections are full of people pointing it out. One commenter even wrote, "Girl, you're paid," and the creator didn't deny it. She replied, "I'm paid a commission, yes. What's the problem?" Well, that answer is exactly the issue. When someone earns commission from sales, there's always going to be a bit of bias, even if they genuinely like the product. No shade to that creator, she might really enjoy the lip kits, but it's hard to ignore the fact that Mikayla herself has made statements that totally contradict those influencer claims. Now let's get into the latest situation, the lip liner drama, because this part is shaking things up. At first, people were praising the liners, saying they felt creamy and went on smooth, but the biggest selling point, the whole impossible to remove claim, is not holding up at all. One early reviewer shared her disappointment by showing how fast her lip color faded during the day. She said there was a little bit of transfer and couldn't figure out how it wore off so quickly, especially after all the promo hype. Some viewers tried to give Mikayla the benefit of the doubt, saying maybe she only meant the liner itself was supposed to be transfer-proof, not the entire lip kit. But even then, it's clear the liner isn't living up to that level of performance either. Under that same review, the comments were full of people who bought the kits themselves, and most of them agreed with her experience. A lot of buyers wrote things like, "Unpopular opinion, but this doesn't last like it claims." And others said their liners were gone after just a couple of hours of wear. Fans are now wondering how much of the marketing was real and how much was just hype to boost sales. One buyer didn't hold back, writing, "I'm not impressed. I got 2 shades and the plum one looks so uneven. It's also sticky." The creator who originally posted the video replied, "The gloss did look uneven in the promo videos, so I can definitely see that, especially with the darker shades." Then another disappointed customer jumped in saying, "I thought I was the only one who felt let down by how short they lasted," one customer said, explaining how excited she'd been and how much she wanted to love the kits. She even mentioned being fully convinced by Mikayla's promo video where the lip product was shown soaking in water and still not moving an inch. She wrote, "That video sold me completely. I love her and her brand, but this was disappointing." She explained she spent over $100 on 3 kits and was already planning to return them. Others shared the same frustration. One user said, "Big letdown. I thought I did something wrong because my liner came off too. I only bought it because Mikayla said it doesn't transfer. I'm not even a lip product person, but that no transfer promise hooked me." She added she might give it one more try, but her first wear was not a good experience at all. What's confusing fans even more are the huge differences between influencer videos and the results regular customers are getting. In Mikayla's clips, she and other creators were rubbing their arms like they were trying to erase a tattoo, showing how the product supposedly stayed put even with water or a makeup wipe. Now, people are questioning whether something else was used to boost those results. Fans are wondering, did they use setting spray, powder, or maybe they just weren't rubbing as hard as it looked? These inconsistencies between the promo demos and what everyday shoppers are seeing have people feeling unsure, and as more side-by-side comparisons hit social media, the disappointment keeps getting louder. It's starting to look like exaggerated marketing might be becoming Mikayla's signature move, but the wild part is the most damaging promo didn't even come from her. The wild part is that the most revealing promo came from one of Mikayla's own friends, and his video shook the whole conversation. Even though he shared a few positive thoughts, the results on camera were telling a completely different story. And people noticed fast. His review came off as one of the most honest ones, mainly because he didn't try to hide any flaws or make the kits look perfect. What viewers saw was the raw, unfiltered reality. And it wasn't cute at all. The lip kits looked patchy, sticky, and uneven, leaving people confused and seriously disappointed. The comment section blew up with reactions like, "Oh man, that first one looks rough, it's stringy and goopy, and all of these look cheap and messy." Others added, "Is it just me? Or do these look super patchy?" The general vibe across the board was the same. Fans were not impressed. Because of that, people are now saying Mikayla might have to head back to the drawing board and rethink things. Either tweak the formula or tone down the dramatic claims that just aren't lining up with real results because the gap is too noticeable. If she hadn't pushed it as a non-sticky, ultra-pigmented, unmovable lip kit, this whole situation probably wouldn't have blown up the way it did. The core issue isn't that the product is terrible. It's that a lot of customers feel misled by the marketing. And that's what's setting everyone off. But that's not the only frustration floating around right now, because POV Beauty's customer service and shipping delays are sparking even more backlash. POV Beauty's official Instagram is now stacked with comments from frustrated buyers begging for updates, and it's getting louder by the hour. One person wrote, "Would love an email response on orders from November 4th, while another asked, "What's going on with the giveaway winners?" Fans are especially irritated that the brand keeps reposting influencer shoutouts instead of addressing any of these issues directly. A comment that started gaining major traction said, "Stop reposting influencer stories and start replying to customer DMs and emails. People have been waiting for days with no answers." And honestly, that frustration is becoming the main theme. Between the sketchy advertising, the product inconsistencies, and this silence from customer service, Mikayla's newest launch is getting labeled as one of the biggest influencer fails of the season. People are now saying the whole situation feels like straight up deja vu because it's reminding everyone of what happened with other messy influencer beauty rollouts in the past. Mikayla's name is trending everywhere, but not because the line sold out. It's trending because the backlash is hitting every corner of social media. Users are posting side-by-side screenshots comparing her promo videos to real customer footage, and the difference is wild. In Mikayla's clips, the lip kits look flawless, glossy, smooth, and clean, like something straight out of a professional shoot. But in customer videos, the products show up streaky, sticky, and sometimes even clumping up on the lips. Some buyers think she used studio lighting and heavy editing to make the texture look way better on camera, giving everything that soft, blurred finish. Others genuinely believe she might have used a different formula altogether for her demos, which is making the conversation even messier and raising way more questions about what people actually received. Comments like, "Why doesn't mine look like that?" and "Are these even the same products?" keep flooding Mikayla's posts, and the pressure is only getting heavier. The trust that once boosted her brand is cracking fast, and fans are begging her to just be upfront about what's really going on. Every new upload gets hit with even more questions, and people are tired of feeling ignored. To make things even more complicated, customers are now posting proof of missing or damaged orders, and it's everywhere on TikTok. Screenshots of unfulfilled shipping confirmations and unanswered emails are being shared non-stop. One buyer wrote, "I ordered weeks ago and I still have no tracking update, but they're promoting new launches." While another said, "I just want my refund. How is nobody responding?" That frustration is spilling into every single comment section connected to her brand, and people aren't holding back anymore. Many are calling out POV Beauty for what they see as poor organization and zero transparency, and some even said they would have understood the delays if the brand simply communicated clearly. Instead, being left on red feels like a slap in the face to loyal buyers who supported the launch. And while Mikayla still hasn't personally responded to any of the growing complaints, fans think the silence is making everything so much worse. Right now, the quiet is speaking louder than any official statement ever could, and people are losing patience fast. Right now, people are getting straight up fed up, dropping comments like, "There's a ton of us complaining, yet the brand keeps reposting influencer stories instead of helping paying customers." Others are leaning into sarcasm, saying things like, "Oh sure, let's release new products before even shipping out the last launch. Great business move." And the frustration just keeps climbing. Buyers are also saying, "It's been a week and my order still hasn't shipped," and at this point, nobody's surprised anymore. POV Beauty has been dealing with shipping problems since day one, and while buyers were patient at first, it's turning into a constant issue that people can't ignore. In the beginning, folks were willing to cut the brand some slack since it was new, but when customer service goes quiet and the same problems keep coming back, it stops looking like a simple mistake and starts looking like a real red flag. Now fans are wondering what Mikayla's next move is going to be. Is she finally going to speak up about all these complaints, or will she jump to the next launch and hope everyone moves on? People are only starting to get their orders now, and reactions are pouring in fast, making this whole situation feel like it's just getting started. Some viewers are saying the real test will hit in a few weeks once even more customers receive their kits. And if the results keep matching what's already being shared online, the backlash could get even louder. This situation might not be cooling down anytime soon, and fans are watching every new review like it's breaking news. If you've tried Mikayla's lip kits, drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to know exactly what went down for you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share this video so more people can join the conversation, and I'll see you on the